What is up, guys? VMegas55 here, and I'm about to take apart my laptop here because I broke it because I punched it with my fist because I got really mad. I highly recommend you don't do the same thing I did, but I'll show you what the laptop looks like here. It's the Dell Inspiron 15R. What is it? There's like a number on the back, a model number or something. It's like 3520. Let's see. Yeah, 3520, Inspiron 3520 or something like that. Has a big ass battery in the back. If your laptop looks like this, you're on the right video. Or if you just want to see how it's done. Alright. So I'm going to take it apart. I just got my screen replacement in from Amazon. Hopefully this is the right screen for it. That's the first question. Second question is the question I'm most worried about, and is this screen gonna come out without me tearing up the video cord? Because the video cord is the most important part of it. It's the cord that connects from the actual laptop to the screen itself. Here, I'm just gonna turn this on and show you what my screen looks like. That's what it looks like because I punched it. Get a close up here. You could like push it and stuff, and it's not really good. So let me just look at the camera here, see if we're good, and we're pretty good. Alright, so I'm going to shut this off. That's the first step. I may take out the battery, I don't know. Should I take out the battery? I'll leave the battery in. Just need to make sure not to press the power button. You need a Phillips head screwdriver. I don't know if this will work. This may be a little bit thick at the tip, but we'll see. We'll work with what we got. You need a knife for cutting open your packaging. It might not need it for anything else. I got tweezers in case I need them. So here's my actual screen replacement, and let's not ruin it here. I'm going to take it out. I don't need it right now, but let's see. Comes with this. What is this? Thank you for your order. Something that says, sometimes you may receive an LCD that has a different part number than what you ordered. If this is the case, please be assured that the screen is 100% compatible. Sometimes we have to ship substitutes if the manufacturer no longer makes the screen you ordered. If you have any questions or are not satisfied with your order for any reason, please contact us right away at whatever. Alright. Seems like it's radioactive or something. Some tape. I'm going to open this up later though, I don't want to do it now. Let's just put it up. That should fit. It seems a little big, I don't know. Let's, first step here, for taking this apart, this right here, that goes around the front of it, pops right off, alright? You just pop that right off. You just put your finger right on the inside, from the inside, and just pry it out. I think they're called bevels or something, or bezels. And they just pop right out. It just pops right off, no screws, no nothing, just snaps on, snaps off. There is a magnet on the right side, so it may be difficult to get off as a magnet. It's not that strong, but it will keep it on there. It will keep you from taking it off, and you'll be like, what the fuck, why is it not coming off? Alright, so I got it off. See, there's a magnet on there. Keeps it on there, right here. So now you snapped it off. Alright. There's a cord that connects to the camera here. I don't know if you can see. Let me see. There's a cord that connects to the camera here. I'm going to try and take it out. Fairly simple. You can take the tweezers. Here, I could show you. You You just take the tweezers here on the camera. You just pry down on each end like that. See, it's coming out. And you just pry down on that end until it comes out. Now these are very fragile, and this is what you don't want to break. So you got to be very careful. All right, got it out. I'll show you what it looks like. This is what it looks like when it's out. All right. Now, there's a screw here you must remove. There's the camera. There's a screw here you must remove, and then there's 2 in this corner and 2 in this corner. So let's remove those. If this fits, this won't fit. Alright, I'm gonna have to run into my garage. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back with a much smaller headed screwdriver. You can't fucking see it because it won't focus, but whatever. It's very tiny, if you can't tell. And we're gonna take this off. Alright. I'm getting a little nervous now. Freaking screw dropped. Here, I need to make sure I don't lose any of these. I'll put these right here. Oh. I feel it coming loose already. This actually, it doesn't even hold the screen on to the frame. There's a frame that keeps the screen and everything together and everything. And then there's the screen on the frame, and then the back of the plastic backing is what we're removing actually, I'm pretty sure. Is the plastic back. And then we remove the screen from the frame itself. Yeah, I can see there's a screw here and a screw here for the frame on each side. Alright. I mean, this ain't rocket science. Dell offered to do this for like $300, but I'm like, fuck no. You could go fuck yourselves. I can do it on myself. I can do it on my own. All it takes is patience. Patience and the right tools. And knowing what screws to remove and everything. And I mean, there's another YouTube video online on how to do this, but YouTube videos on everything basically. It's pretty straightforward. I probably could figure this out on my own if I wanted to, but I have a feeling that probably after you take this apart, that there's some kind of thing like Xbox. If you take like a console apart, they won't service it for you after taking it apart yourself. So that's really how they get their money. Here comes the back. Alright, the back is coming off. There's a lot of cords connected to it. Let's just see what's happening back here. Alright, so that's basically what happens. That comes off. It stops right there. It stops moving. Right there, and I won't go down any further. There's a cord from here that runs up the side and up to the top to the camera. Or sun back there. I don't even know what this is. I think it runs to the camera. And that's connected to the back, so you don't want to lose your camera, I guess. Actually, no. Here's a cord for the camera. I have no idea what this white one does. I don't know what that white cord does, but that's important, I guess. But this black thing doesn't come completely off. It just stops right there. So, next step, here's the screen, alright? And around the outer edge of the screen is a frame. And you want to remove the screw here and the screw here. And on the other side, it's complementary, basically. Screw here and right down there. You want to remove those. But there's a video cable right there. That's the most important part. You do not want to fuck that up at all. And actually, I should remove. You want to remove the camera cord from the screen too. It peels right off. So you want to peel that off. I'll move the camera for you. You might want to close it and then remove the cable. Remove the cable first. This is the most important part. Most important. That video cable right there. That gold cable. And make sure you remove that without tearing it apart. Okay, I'm just going to peel away from the tape with tweezers first. Alright, so I'm pretty sure this tape here is actually connected to the silver part, so I might have to actually go in here and push at this with the tweezers on each end, just like the camera, but this is made of metal instead. It's just a little bit different. It's the same basic concept. But just instead it's metal, not plastic. So like I said, it's the most important part of this. You don't want to break this, or you're fucked. And it won't come out for some reason. Oh, there we go. And that's how it's done. And apparently you don't want to peel this tape right off. It doesn't come right off. If you pull it too much harder, it's going to damage it. So don't pull it harder. And this should just peel right off from that. Should just peel right off from the actual screen. I'm just trying to be careful here. Yep, and this peel right off also. Oh, okay. Yep, that just sticks right on there, and that just sticks right off. And then keep those out of the way, and now your screen is on its own. And you don't really have to worry about anything else here. Here's the screen. And now you want to remove it. Basically it's held in there by the screws I showed you. You just want to remove those screws. I'm trying to see here. This is backwards for me actually. Yeah, okay. So let's remove those screws. So our video cable is intact. It's pretty sturdy cable, to be honest, and I like that. You just have to make sure you know what you're doing and know how to remove it. I removed cables like that before. That's probably the most sturdy cable I've ever seen. I've seen them break too. So you want to be very fragile, especially with this camera cord here. Those are the most fragile. Those could break very easily. And on the other side, you don't want to strip the screws either. I don't know if this thing comes with extra screws, but make sure you have the correct screwdriver when you're doing this. Actually, the screws for the frame are smaller than the screws for the plastic backing. The screws that holds the frame to the monitor, the screen to the frame, are actually smaller than the screws that holds the whole frame to the plastic back here. Whole thing together. So make sure you keep those separate. I mean, it's pretty fucking obvious, but make sure you don't put the wrong screws in the wrong place. It's not like it's gonna blow up. I know that, but alright, so the screen is loose. It's finally removed. Well, not removed, but loosened from the frame. And now I can take it out. The frame basically is like elastic. It like comes apart very easily, you know, like that. Alrighty. I'm zoomed all the way out actually. Here, let me reset my camera back where it was originally. Alright. This should remove. It's actually supposed to be in the up position right now. So you could actually move these away and then the screen will just come off. And there's my fucked up screen. You could actually see it in the light. Let me see. You can see it, the cracks in the light somehow. Where's the camera? There's my fucked up screen. You can kind of see it. You can see the cracks, see? See the cracks. But, yeah, so that screen won't work. I'm just going to set that down. Get out my brand new screen. Make sure I don't fuck it up. Alrighty. And this is the screen side up. Don't want to scratch it or anything. That should fit perfect. Just double check. It seems a little wide. Oh, looks like it'll fit. Just double check here. There's screw hole, screw hole. Yeah, it's a brand new screen. It looks a little bit different. I don't know. There's a plastic thing here. I'll remove afterwards. Actually, I could remove it now. Brand new. Just gonna set this down right here. I'm going to pull these down right over it. Make sure you don't crush your screen when you're doing this. That would suck ass. Alright, so now it's in a secure position, whatever, blah blah blah. Safety, safety. Alright, after getting the screws back in, which these two down here were a pain in the ass because they just wouldn't screw it. They wouldn't go in for some reason. So, actually, what am I doing? Keep it down. Alright, don't put it up yet. Just since it's secure now, you know, it's in the frame, it's fine. But you want to make sure you get your video cord and camera cord back in there. And yeah, scrap like that. Alright, let's zoom in here again. Pretty straightforward. Just put it back in. Easy as pie. Just put it back up. The back. Yeah, plug that in after. Just make sure. Just get it back in. I wouldn't turn anything on yet until, you know, it's in place and secure, whatever. Safety, blah blah blah. Do whatever the hell you want, but I'm not turning on mine on yet. This is definitely very good for $50. I highly recommend you replace your own screen. And if you enjoyed this video, like it up. Want to see more stuff like this in the future, or just video game gameplay or whatever, subscribe to my channel. You can check out my channel if you like what you see. Subscribe, whatever you want to do. Send me a friend request or something on PS3. As long as my friend list isn't full, I should be able to accept it. Please don't send me a friend request if you don't have a microphone, because I like to play with people who have mics. So I'm a retard, I don't know how to put a screw in. Oh right, there we go, okay. Make sure the plastic backing is pressed right up against the frame, or you're not going to be able to get the screw back in very easily. Just push the screen and the frame together with your fingers. Should be able to get it in pretty easy. So that was pretty much how to replace your screen on a Inspiron 15R. 3520 laptop, 15-inch, 15.6 inch, whatever. And hope you enjoyed. I know there's another video about this laptop on YouTube too, but I wanted to do a video of my own, just in case that didn't really clarify what you're supposed to do well enough. And this should work. As I showed you in the beginning of the video, my laptop was pretty fucked up, so it should be fine now. These screws are going in very nicely. So the screw holes are, what am I talking about? I don't know. Alright, I need to put the camera thing back in now. The camera cord. This is gonna be a pain in the ass to, like, can't really see. Just grab it with tweezers right on the end there. Just push it under and push it right back in on each side. Here, that end is way too far up. Pull it back out. Make sure you be careful again. I'm kind of tearing up the plastic here because it's so fragile. There you go. Now it's in there. So now I have a camera again. Make sure it's all the way up in there. Yeah, so even with the tweezers, I was bending the plastic a lot and I almost broke it. So just be careful. Pop this right back on. Brand new screen, blah blah blah. I'm very excited to have my laptop back, and voila, there you go. It fucking works. It fucking works. You can see me in the reflection. It works. Yes. Yes. And you don't know how excited I am. Fairly simple, just like I showed you, you know. 15. My other screen I had actually had some flaws. There was some scratches and dings right up here and down there and whatever. There's actual scratches from the factory. When I bought it, I opened it up, turned it on. There's a big scratch here, like in the screen. It was like white dots. But now I have a working screen. So that's how you replace a screen. This was Be My Guest 55, aka Dylan Dunham, and replaced my screen. It's all good. It's all new. It's all nice. Looks nice. 720p, comparable to a TV. If you were to, in TV terms, this would probably be like a 720p HD monitor, but it's 1300 something pixels by 700 something pixels, and pretty good. Hope you enjoyed the video. If it helped you at all, like it, leave a comment. I don't care what you do. Do whatever you want. As long as you watched the video and you enjoyed it, that's all I care. That's all I care about. And hope I see you guys in the future. I'm gonna try and upload more videos. It's just I've lost interest in uploading videos for some reason, but hopefully I'll upload more in the future for you guys. And subscribe if you want to see more of me, and suggest whatever you want to me, and message me or whatever. And again, hope you enjoyed. Enjoy the rest of your day, rest of your night, wherever you are, wherever you may be. I'll see you guys in my next video.